YouTube! I'm Pinstar, and this is 2 Point Hospital Strategy and Tactics Quick Tip. So today we're going to talk about one of the new changes made to some of the new clinic rooms. Now, just with every single DLC pack, you got new clinic rooms, new rooms that are there specifically to treat one single illness. That's not new. I mean, the actual illnesses that we treat are new. But the thing that's new is the fact that in the new clinic rooms, you can have more than one curing machine, unlike the old ones. And unfortunately, our old ones, our old clinics here, do not allow us to have additional machines in them. As you can see, once we place one thing here, we are not allowed to place another one. It grays out. So this change that they made with the DLC is not retroactive to the old clinic rooms, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd have a whole series of videos of ways to fine-tune them. But what we have here, though, is the fact that you can put multiple machines in a single clinic room is huge. A couple of different ways that you can properly utilize this. First off, by having multiple machines in a room, you can more easily upgrade some of them and still have at least one of them operational. Same goes if one of them starts running low on maintenance and needs to be repaired. While that one's down for maintenance, the others can be set up and still continuously run. The other thing you want to do is, just like with the ward, when you click on the room itself, you can now assign additional staff. And because each machine requires a doctor at the time to be operated, you can assign additional doctors. That way, if all the machines are up, you could conceivably be having 3 people cured at the same time. Now, as far as like bigger picture things go, one of the reasons you can do this, other than the juggling machines, is with the emergency mechanics, you're going to get bursts of patients, oftentimes with all the same illness at the same time. So this can help you churn through those once you've got them properly diagnosed. You could also, if you go whole hog on these things, start doing advertising for cures, because now these rooms can handle the waves of people that will come in naturally as far as that. Now, as far as the positioning goes here, I've got this one set up here. You want to keep in mind, where do the patients get on? The doctors are inconsequential. They're going to wander around the room regardless. But the patients are always going to come through this door. And in this case, the shortest possible path to any of these, given and still being able to fit them, would be through here. Now, you might say, well, Pinstar, I bet you could probably fit a 4th one in here. You might be right, but at that point, it becomes a question of how many people can come into and out of the door. Remember, in my previous videos, we were talking about that every room still only has a single door, and once you get to a certain point, the door becomes the bottleneck. As far as, the number of people that can use a room. So I'd say 3 is about all you need. And I don't really think it's worth going over the 4x4. That's the other huge benefit. If with other clinics, if you need additional copies of it to handle the volume, you need to have additional, minimum footprints. If you need a cryptology, that's a 4x3 room. If you need a second cryptology, that's another 4x3 chunk taken out of your overall hospital layout. Whereas here, we can utilize the same minimum 4x4 for 3 machines here. So keep that in mind and build your clinics as high capacity as they need, or even better, build them bigger than you need them, because having spare machines, once they've been upgraded, will always ensure that you have a nice clean flow of patients through there, even while you're doing upgrades and repairs. If you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent, your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!